Hi folks, and welcome back to Fishing with Den. So today I'm on the monthly club match, and the water's obviously got a little bit lower because there's a platform behind me, but I've had to come out into the mud here onto to the legs, so it's a little bit sort of sticky down there. I'm kind of sinking a bit, but hopefully it won't be too difficult. Anyway, I've never drawn this peg before. It's a new peg. It's pretty shallow. It's only 3 feet deep. Pretty open in front of me. I've got the main lake down that way, but down that way there's a couple of trees in the water on a little island, so it's probably only a foot or two deep, but that's going to be one of the places where I really give some serious thought to. I've also set up a Waggler rod. I've got 3.5 feet at sort of Waggler distance, so it's kind of feel your way in today and see what happens. Okay, that's the whistle just gone. Let's start off with a method feeder, and you may have noticed I've got a different rod. This is a 13-foot Free Spirit distance feeder rod. I haven't got a fish all that distant today, but I've just got it, so I'm going to give it a try. And I've teamed it up with the Shimano 5500 Ultegra reel. And I'd have to say, as a distance caster, it does actually seem to do the trick. Well, I thought I had a bite and I struck, and I didn't think I got it on, but it looks like I did. This new rod didn't even feel it. Oh, well, good start then. Well, I've got 2 ounces, maybe 3. Oh, dearie me. Right, well, I'm fishing at 46 turns, which is just over about 46 metres out there in front of me at the moment. I've put a bit of bait down at the tree down there just to see if that one will go later, but that was my first chuck right out in front of me. It's not very deep out there. It might be 3.5 feet, that's about it, but I mean, you know, it's a fish, isn't it? 2-3 ounces maybe. Well, me and Martin, my mate next door, we were just talking about getting bites, and we both thought they were going to be very small fish, but this kind of pulled it around. Having to set the clutch as we go kind of thing, because this is about the second time I've used this reel, because I didn't really have a rod for it before, so just a little bit of fine tuning going on here. As I say, I'm fishing at 46 turns, and this reel has just over 1 metre per turn, so let's call it the best part of 48 metres maybe. Decent chuck. Oops. Pulling away quite well now. This is the bit you've got to be careful. I don't know about this rod. It's got a lot more backbone than the Drennan Vertex that I normally use, because obviously it's a distance rod, so it's not going to be quite as forgiving. It's certainly got a lot more backbone. It's designed to actually cast up to, I think it was 120 gram feeder, something like that. Not a massive fish, but as I say, let's just get ourselves settled down first of all. I'm on a method feeder, as you've already seen. Right, let's see if we can get him in. There we go. Well, cool. Good start. I'm not going to get him out and show you, because obviously it's a match, and I don't want to be taking the chance of dropping him. It's probably about 3.5 pounds or so. Maybe 4. Well, I cast out and I was sinking the line, and I thought, that looks strange, because the tips are bending more than it should have been. And literally, I've got a lump on. And I'm right down on the line clip right now. So I'm just trying to be a little bit gentle, because I might have to take the line clip off in a minute. As you can see, look, got my finger on it, ready to go. It's gone right across towards Martin over there, and I can't do anything with it. Ooh, I haven't seen him yet, but I tell you what, that is a good fish. Don't know if you can see him yet, if he's in view, but he's kind of lolloping around out in front of me. Well, see if we can get the net out ready and see what he does. This is where fish get lost. Ooh, that's a big fish. I don't know if he's going to go in the net. Even now he's probably still got something left. Holy cow. I'm going to need a bigger net. I am definitely going to need the bigger net. How the hell am I going to do that? Try and bend him over a bit. Come on, fish. Get in that net. It's a big one. That is a good fish, look. I'm definitely getting the big net out after this. Well, I'll show you him later, guys, because there's no way I can show you now. Okay, well, having got that fish in the net, I've gone out and just brought out the bigger net. This is the deep one, which has got 2 Guru landing nets sewn together. So, hopefully, that'll do what I needed to do if I get another one. Right, I was literally just doing this now, just sinking the line like that, and as I looked down, the the tip was pulling round, so amazing. Normally you have to wait a while in this pond, but obviously not today. I put my sunglasses down somewhere and I can't find what I've done with them. Ho hum. He's coming, he's coming. There we go. Nice and gentle. Okay, we got him. Okay, right.
Alright, we've got
12.04. 06, 12.06.
12.06.
Right, 12 kilos and 6.
Alright.
0.06. So I don't know what that is in pounds, but I'll put it up on the screen now. I think it's something like 26 pounds, isn't it?
I'm not sure again, but it's a big one.
It's definitely a big one, and it's definitely one for the record books. I don't know if I can get him out and show you. Can you manage to hang on to that end of him? You got him?
You got him?
Yeah. Nice and gentle, mate. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a good fish. Let's get him back in. There he goes. That took a bit of weighing, didn't it? Turns out that 12.06 kilos is just over 26.5 pounds. That is a nice fish. We're gonna need a bigger net. All right, back to the match. Well, we're an hour and a half in now, and I haven't had another fish since I had that nice big carp. Had a few plucks and things, but they're obviously not gonna go for it. Martin's actually started to catch on the Waggler to my right. He's just lost a big fish, and by big I don't know exactly how big that is, but he's had 1 or 2 smaller ones as well. So what I'm going to do, and I've had last cast out into the middle there, and then I'm going to have a try down by that island just to see what happens there, and then after that, if that doesn't work, I'm actually going to go out and do a little bit on the Waggler rod. Just had a bit of a indication there, but it's gone a bit dead. I've tried the line over by the trees, that's totally dead. That was going to get me nowhere at all. So very shortly, if I don't catch something on the tip, I'll go out on the Waggler and see if I can put a few together that way. Martin's slowed down the Waggler as well, so it looks like we can catch a few, and then I've got to think of something else. Well, I've gone out on the rod, on the Waggler, fishing at about 17 turns, which is, by the time you include the rod, somewhere close to 20 metres out. And second or third cast, and float went under. So, quite pleased about that so far. Ooh. I like this new peg. No sooner getting down below me than he goes off again. I think I'm sinking into the mud. Everything seems to be a bit lower than it was. Certainly fit, this guy. Not even all that big. Right, this time fish. Just having me a cup of tea as well. Oh, about time I caught another one, eh? He's probably about £4, I suppose. Ouch. Get him in the net. I'm just fishing with 2 bits of corn on the hook. And I'm thoroughly enjoying myself on this match. I think it's one of those really small ones. Yeah. Still, fish is a fish, isn't it? Straight in, straight round. Slightly bigger this one. Nettable, but less than £1, I would say. Got the big deep net out now, but what I need now is a big deep fish to go in it. There we are. Oh, sorry I can't let you watch the float going under today, guys. It just takes too much effort to put up the camcorder and get it zoomed in. It sometimes can take me 20 minutes to find the float. It's not as easy as you first think that. Yeah. They're all pretty small again. I suppose it's good for the future, but for today I could do with something a bit bigger again. Mind you, I can't complain, can I? I'm just putting 1 piece of corn on at the moment because it doesn't seem to make any difference. I still get bites. It takes me less time to put 1 piece on than it does 2. And yes, again another small one. Still, all puts a fish in the net, doesn't it? I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to drop him off, so I'll just put him in the landing net. Make it easy. What is it today that they're swallowing all the time? Come on, come on, come on. I haven't got time to mess about. Oops, caught his lip now. Right. Well, I'm enjoying this, guys. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit bigger. Not much, but a bit. This is where I need to go back to the shallower net, so I can just get the process over and done with more quickly. But I'm not going to do it because having caught that big one, I've definitely decided I'll just make do with the deep net. You never know, do you? Oops. Don't know exactly how many I've caught now. I reckon this one's about £1.5 pounds or so. Hook's only just in his mouth. That's catching small ones again. But I think I caught that one on the drop, so I'm going to move some shots up. See if we can do a bit better. Okay, so because the bites are coming on the drop, I've just got one number 8 there, another number 8 here, and that's it. So that's all that's down the line. And that just slows everything down, which means that hopefully I get bites on the drop, which means that I get fish quicker. That was pretty much just as it hit the bottom, but I actually left the bite to develop a little bit because I wasn't absolutely sure. Yeah, I left it too long, it swallowed it. Look. So it must have taken literally just as it hit the bottom. This one's somewhat bigger. I've been back winding on this one. In fact, I'm going to just take the clutch down just a fraction, just in case, because he's pretty quick. It's more the size you want. It's probably about 30 metres out now because he took a fair bit of line. But he is coming back slowly now. Where is he? Off to the right somewhere. Right, he's off around the back of the keepnet somewhere. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Look. behind me. Come on, fish, out the way. That's it. This is the sort of size I like. Plenty of energy, this guy. Right, come on, fish. Or not. Just when I think I've got him to the net, he gets another burst of energy. Right, this time. Nope. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, that's the sort of thing, you know, sort of 4 or 5 pounder this time. And he still swallowed it. Okay. Okay, so that's 1 o'clock now, so we're 4 hours in a 6-hour match. Things are starting to slow down now, but you kind of expect that after 4 hours in the match. I've caught really well so far, as you've seen. It's just a question now of keeping some fish going. It may be a bit more of a plod, sort of 1 or 2 here and there. May have to chop and change a bit again just to see if we can keep them moving, but yeah, so far pleased with the day. Oh, needed that. It's the first fish I've had for a while. Tried going back on the feeder, nothing there, either there or over there or across at the tree. And this line also died, and so I kind of slowed down on the feeding, as you do, just to make sure I wasn't overfeeding what was out there. And I just had a couple of bites. I missed the first one, and I've got this one, so maybe I'm doing something right. But as long as you're putting fish in the net, that's good. Oof. Okay. Oh, they're moving in again. Only a small one again, but they all count. Are they coming back? It's 2 in 2 casts, there's more than I've had for ages. Literally in for seconds. Oh, 3 in 3 casts. And that literally took it on the drop and still managed to swallow it. No idea how many of these I've got now, but it's a lot. Well, folks, the whistle's about to go for the end of the match. I've had quite a few fish, as you've seen, and that really good one. I'll weigh them in, and I'll wait until the rest of this section's weighed in, but then I'll, as normal, I'll make my way home because it's a 2.5 hour journey home. And I'll get the results later on. So don't go away, and I'll give you the results in just a second for you. Okay, so that's me back at home, and I've got the results. Turns out I had all but £67, and guess what? I won the match. Well, that was good news anyway. Ivan, who came second, had about £63. So do you remember what I was saying to you earlier in the video about how one fish could swing it? Literally, one £5 fish would have won him the match. Third was Mick, and he had £54, and the other guys also did pretty well too. But what a great day. I mean, catching a 26.5 pound carp isn't something you do every day, and probably not something I'll repeat in the relatively near future. But I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed that day's fishing. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, feel free to click the like button. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that too. And until the next time, bye for now.